How do the courts actually enforce these equitable orders and injunctions and that sort of thing? Well, the answer is that if someone doesn't follow one of these orders, they can be held in contempt. But the thing is, courts have both criminal and civil contempt. So what's the difference and why does it matter? Well, I will tell you. First, it's important to draw a line between these two because unlike civil contempt, criminal contempt gets a lot more protection under the US Constitution. So you have to know which one you're dealing with. So how do you tell the difference? Well, it can be a little tough, and sometimes courts are overturned because they issue something as a civil injunction and the higher courts find that it was actually criminal. But I'll do my best to explain to you the line that kind of divides things into criminal versus civil contempt. So let's say that the court issues an order. They want you to do something, and you refuse to do it or you haven't done it. If the court holds you in contempt and they either fine you or they put you in jail and say they are going to continue fining you or continue putting you in jail until you comply with their order, that is civil contempt. Civil contempt is what they call remedial. It's designed to make you comply with the order. So as soon as you comply, the civil contempt goes away. So flipping that around, if whatever contempt order they've given you goes away as soon as you comply, it's civil, whether they call it criminal or not. By comparison, criminal contempt is designed to punish you. It's punitive. So if you're put in jail for 30 days or you're told to pay a $500 fine and there is nothing you can do to change those number of days or to change that fine, then you have been given a criminal contempt citation. You are being punished for whatever it is you did, and there's nothing you can do at this point to undo that punishment. The punishment's coming one way or another. So even if the judge calls it criminal contempt, it's actually civil, and sometimes they're overturned. I'll give you one case. It's a 1978 case called In re Stewart, and I'll give you the citation up top there. It's a Mississippi case from 78. And there's a lot of specifics to it that are interesting but not important about jury trials. But the point is that the guy was held in contempt and he was held in civil contempt. As a result, he wasn't given the due process that a criminal contempt charge would have been given. The court found that this was actually punitive, it was a criminal charge, and he should have been given full due process, so they overturned the contempt charge. So, that is the difference between civil and criminal contempt. Both of these are further divided into smaller categories, and I will get into those later, but I wanted you to understand the general idea before we start splitting them into smaller categories. Check my profile to find my link tree, and you can find other places to follow me in case TikTok goes away, and also other ways to support me if you would like to do that, which I would appreciate. Thanks a lot, guys.